Hey y'all, it's Liz. Hey, today we're going to be making Betty's white chocolate and almond bark. So to make this recipe, what you're going to need is a half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of water, a cup of sugar, 1 cup of white chocolate chips, 2.5 ounce bag of sliced almonds that I've already roasted on the stove. You're going to need 2 sticks of butter melted. You're going to melt this. So 2 sticks of butter. So let's get started with making the candy part, and then we'll go from there. First thing we need to do is melt the butter. So we're going to do that, and then I'll be back to show you the rest. Okay, now that I've got the butter melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of sugar. And I'm just going to mix this around right quick. Okay, to this I'm going to go ahead and add the water and the salt, and then I'm going to return it back to the stove where we let it boil. Basically, it's going to have to reach on a candy thermometer about 290 to 300 on the candy thermometer. So let's do that and we'll be back. And while this is cooking, you need to constantly just keep mixing this until, like I said, it reaches the hardball stage on a candy thermometer of at least 290 to 300. Okay? Alright, we're going to let this cook and let it boil, and we'll check it with a thermometer, and then I'll let you know what we're going to do next. Alright, so our candy has reached the hard candy stage, so now we're going to pour that into the pan and spread it out evenly. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, this needs to be spread out evenly, but this shit is so quick to dry, you know, to harden up. I couldn't get it all out. But anyways, it's still real hot, so what I'm going to do is take a handful of these white chips and just put it on top, spread it out, spreading them out evenly as possible. I've already burned my hand because some of the candy stuff popped out. Anyways, let's hurry up and get this done. Alright, so I'm going to spread these around, and then I'll be back when I go to spread it out on this hot candy. Okay, so far this is what it looks like. It's really kind of hard to work with, but I went ahead and put the white chocolate chips on top, and then I let it melt just a little bit and started smoothing it in to the hot candy. So now what I'm going to do is take the toasted almonds. I'm going to put it on top and press it in to the candy mixture so it would have good contact. I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so once you have the almonds pressed down into the candy mixture, you want to put this in the refrigerator and refrigerate this for about an hour or so till it hardens up. I sure hope this turns out. We'll see. But another thing I wanted to tell you was, when you go to press down these almonds, make sure that you remember that this mixture is very, 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 very hot. So you can either use your hands, or you can press this down with like a heavy pan or something on top. Just push it all in so the almonds get a good contact with the candy. Some of it's kind of thin in places, so I don't know if it's really going to come out the way it's supposed to, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator for about an hour or so, and then we'll come back and I'll let you see what happens. Bye. Okay, so here is Betty's white chocolate almond bark. Yeah, I've had it in the refrigerator for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So what I'm going to do is place another pan on top so I can flip it over. And yeah, let's see if we can do this. Oh, yay! Okay. So, here's what it looks like, and I'm just going to break these into pieces. Not like tiny pieces, but wow, hot. But just bite-sized pieces, I guess. They don't have to be perfect. Well, they're not going to be, so. Yeah, just real nice size pieces. Just like so. And then you could just put these in a container, an airtight container, and then eat off of them. Like I said, some of the spots were a little bit thin when I had made it, but I'm thinking about putting some of these in a container and sending them to Afghanistan for Steve. And because this bark, candy bark, kind of keeps for a good minute in an airtight container. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Have a good one.